Mr. September.
Yes, sir.
Where do we even start?
Yeah, your coffee is probably cold. That's where we're going to start. It's your fault, eh? It's your fault.
It's nice, it's decent. Yeah, cool. Please don't break these things. I invested a lot in these cups.
I'm sorry. I won't afford them anyway.
Where did it all start? Kutsomo, etsomo, ngamakwe.
So I'm born in the Eastern Cape, obviously. That's what I know for a fact, geographically. Where exactly, I don't know. But I obviously spent time growing up between Etsomo and Ngamakwe because of parents from there. Brought up by my great-grandmother, Mam Kiwa, and my grandfather from my paternal side, Eric September. So that's where I was born, in a village, and no water, no electricity really, and enveloped by these hills, which sometimes can envelop our dreams and make us never to see anything beyond them. But I had these two giants, and I stood on their shoulders, which helped me to see probably a bit further than just the hills that were in front of me. Zasetsomo, Zasengamakwe. And so I was quite lucky in the sense that unlike many people that are trapped by lack of opportunities and a lot of lack of development that still stalks the former Transkei, I got a break to go and study in East London very early, which probably was a platform for me to learn new things, to get exposure. Because in life you can only dream and think as far as you've gone sometimes. So that helped me a lot in that sense. But the foundation was standing on the shoulders of my great-grandmother, Mam Kiwa, Mandambo, and my grandfather, Eric September, who were the first two role models that I ever met in my life, not in magazines, but in real life.
Okay, so that's where the Mandambo comes from. Because every time I do a formal something with you, I still have Umandambo at the back of my mind. And then there's September. That makes sense.
No, what happened is this. So it's not like that to go the other side.
Yeah, please explain.
I didn't. Because of just how fond I was of my great-grandmother, Koko, the person who brought me up, a very illiterate woman. In her home, she had a library. It says Lalin. It's a rural village, and there are over 100 houses around, and there is no water, no electricity, and we see probably 2 cars if we are lucky a day. But I think she saw some way, because she was friends with some missionaries around.
And these are not the 50s or the 60s.
No, this is the 80s. And she built, because there's Lani, there are a few houses. She took a 4-corner and converted that 4-corner into a library. Full-on library. There was no other activity that happened there except library. There were shelves. So when I was growing up, I saw shelves, Every time I went to my great-grandmother's house, because I was shuttling around East London, in Ngamakwe, and so there were Shakespeare. I first read about Shakespeare when I was still a kid. So because of of that relationship with my great-grandmother, and because of that influence, I made a promise to her. I said I will not change my surname to my father's surname until you die. So when she passed on, now I had a bit of liberty to do, but I needed to keep my word first. And my word was that I will be Umandambo until that. And also to keep a legacy. We have to keep people's legacies and the role she played in my life. And then obviously, so I see these as part of my identities, Mandambo, September, Sotomela, all these families, and also the families that brought me up, played a role in bringing me up, and Price, Verona Ledin, and Meriwether. So all these are my families, really.